A lot of people ask me about spirit animals, and I wanted to give you guys a foolproof, really easy way to tell what one of your spirit animals are. So if you think back to childhood, there's probably an animal that really made you afraid, like almost in an archetypal, mythical, non-logical way. And for me, it was the wolf. That's it. That's how easy it is to decipher at least one of your totem animals, and we all have many. And some of us have some who come in from time to time for a certain chapter of life or a certain task or to help us work through a certain fear, but there are other animals that are with us for our entire lives. And typically the animal that you most feared as a child is one of your lifelong guides. And I remember seeing that movie, The Never-Ending Story, and just being terrified of the nothing, which was that dark storm that threatened to wipe everything out. And it was symbolized by this wolf who to me kind of just seemed like the ultimate in evil. And when I became an adult, and especially when I became a single mom, I became desperate to see what kind of help was there for me, what kind of guidance could I glean from the universe. And it became really super apparent that even as a kid, I knew the wolf was important to me. I had my dad. I used to have an entire system for him to check everything before I could go to sleep. And I would make him double back after each check to make sure a wolf hadn't somehow snuck back to the place he had checked before. It was really intense. And again, it didn't logically make sense. We didn't live in the wilderness. Wolves were not a part of my daily life, but especially when my marriage ended, I came to see the wolf in a much different light, standing for something that I really needed to learn and to embrace, which was a fierce protectiveness over their children, and definitely a fierce loyalty to the pack, but also a very capable independence, which is something I desperately needed to learn to be a single mom. And now I see the wolf today, and I've named my guide. That also really helps. And again, if you're looking and you are curious, know that you can set any kind of intention like this to the universe. You know, say it to yourself, say it to your guides. But if you say, my intention is to discover my spirit guide, my intention is to discover my animal totem, using this method, you know, now that you can look back and see at least one of your totem guides, then introduce yourself and ask to see their presence in your day-to-day, and you will. You definitely, no question will. When you state an intention that comes from love and comes from honoring yourself, the universe is like so happy to hop to it and show you. I mean, that is so effortlessly magnetized. So again, if you have any questions about that, you know, use your scientific mind, whatever it takes, but state that. I'd like to get to know my animal totem. I'd like to see you. I'd like to see you somehow, synchronistically or however it is in my day-to-day, and you'll be surprised. You'll definitely see something. Keep your ears open. Keep your eyes open. It could be, you know, your kid could come up to you and be like, hey, mama, can you change this, you know, to a different video? And the video playing could have, for example, a wolf in it. Or you could see something in a magazine, in an ad. Your imagination is the only thing that limits you from noticing synchronicities like this. So have fun with it. We're meant to have fun with this. This is supposed to be a joy. And I hope this helps. And it is. It's really comforting to see how much support and love each of us have, you know, just to make our best decisions and live our brightest life. So all my thanks and love, and talk to you soon.